Mike Pendleton here with SureDog.com and the On the Mic podcast. And today I'm just super excited. I'm just gonna say it flat out. I am so excited to talk to my guest today because he is back in action on June 27th. And in my few
Oh,
years covering the PFL, this man, every time I just shut everything down. When he steps inside the smart cage, a fight is coming, a storm is coming. The one and only
oh,
Abraham
oh.
Bobley. Abraham, how are you, sir?
How you doing, brother? First and foremost, have I ever been in a boring fight, mate?
Never, never. And that's why I shut
To
it
be
all
fair,
down.
the ones where I've wrestled, man, we ain't wrestling this one. We ain't
Well,
wrestling in this one.
I love it. And there was a reason why I asked and urged the PFL to get me an interview with you because I do think you're one of the
Oh,
best young talents on the roster across the board. Everything you've achieved with them so far, and now taking on a former champion in Rob Wilkinson, I have to imagine
100%.
this is the absolute opportunity you wanted coming into 2026.
Of course, this is a amazing opportunity for me, but it's an opportunity that I've already lived in my mind hundreds of times. So again, I respect Rob. I respect his achievements. I respect what he is capable of doing to me too. I'm only human. Maybe he's capable of putting me to bed. But one thing's for sure, I've got the power to put him to bed. So again, I don't want to be one of these guys that fully believes in power because power's not it's not really the truth, is it? But what is the truth? Speed. Speed always kills. Speed always kills, mate.
That's I love that. And now I'm just smiling because I knew why I asked to talk to you and it's coming to fruition because you're such not only a good speaker, but you're so smart, like as a fighter. And I love what you said about power because so many times in your division, fighters can fall in love with their power or their
Yeah,
ability to put people to sleep. How have
100%.
you, as a younger fighter growing up in your career, how have you acknowledged, yes, I have power, but it's about using it correctly that will make me successful?
Well, as you can see, I don't just land one, do I? I land seven, and I land all seven. So I would actually like to know what my accuracy rate is. Percentage.
I do not, but you know what? When
I'd like
I
to
will
know.
be
I
in
would
San
actually like
Diego.
to know. I'd
I
like
will
to
be
think it's above 40 anyway.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Um,
I'll be in San Diego, so I actually want to know that now too. So I would actually say when I'm in San Diego for your fight, when we link up during fight week, I will let you know that number because I think again, there's more to this than just being somebody who steps in a cage, throws a bunch of punches, and walks right out. Like you actually care
100%.
about this so much. You care about
100%.
every single detail. Can you tell me
100%.
where that mindset came from of I'm because you could be a fighter or you could be a professional fighter, which is why you're in the
100%.
PFL. So what's
100%.
the thing for you that made you realize I've got to look at this whole thing differently? I can't just be a barbarian inside a cage.
No, you are right there. There's a lot of barbarians in this game, but I I'm a big guy that watches a lot of smaller fighters because smaller fighters are very technical, and I believe that technique is key in all fights. Because when you get tired, that power goes. When you get tired, the speed slows down, but technique never dies, no matter how tired you get. So I me and my coach really drilled in that technique is key, and power will come with age. I always knew I was powerful. I always knew I hit hard. But if you don't know what you're doing, you're never gonna hit hard, are you? If you are someone that's quick and you never know how to use your speed, you're never gonna be fast, are you? So the honest truth is, I wasn't even happy with my last performance. My coach told me, "Oh, you should be happy. You done well. You won the belt." It wasn't that. I should have kept my right hand a bit tighter, just in case you threw an elbow or whatever. I should have maybe not dropped my left hand too much when I threw them triple left hooks. Everyone was so buzzing over the triple left hooks. I won. I throw four left hooks in training. you know, um, I just truly believe, mate. Yeah, forget the waffling aside. I truly believe that right now I am one of the best fighters in the world, especially in the bigger divisions. I truly believe that. And People will say, "Oh, but you ain't been tested, mate." I was 1-0 and signed at 2-0, 2-0 to fight Louis Sutherland, who was 5 or 4-0 with all KOs. With all KOs, I had no business fighting him. Then I beat him. Then they gave me a Zaya Penson, another undefeated fighter. Then I beat him. They gave me a no, that was the third fight. Then they gave me another guy undefeated. Then I beat him. Then I didn't get any fights, so I did a little regional one, won that. Then I had another PFL fight, which was Slim. Lost that split decision. Is what is. Who gives a shit? Fought Nascimento, split decision. Who gives a shit? But can you ask both of them if it wasn't a nightmare fighting me? I had no business fighting these guys. I had no business. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. Yeah. Forget from a confidence perspective. Forget from a I believe in myself and all of this shit. None of that matters. The truth is, I fought an Olympic trialist who no one wanted to fight in the PFL. Let's remember, Slim was a prospect who was a boogeyman that no one wanted to fight him. I fought him. Nascimento fought Derek Lewis the year before that. I fought him. I've never said no to anyone because I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I believe if I say who I think I am, then I should beat them. No, it's as
You know,
simple as that. It's as simple as that. And if I come up short, I died trying. I died trying. I don't want to ever be a man that's known for ducking fights and fighting easier fighters. I never want to be known as that. If my career and my legacy is left as, you know what, this 5'10" guy fought everyone taller than him, then sweet. But one thing is for sure, I'm getting that light heavyweight belt, mate. Yeah, I'm getting that belt, bro. There's no way on earth I ain't getting that belt. In my mind, right? I might be delusional. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm waffling. Who knows? But one thing's for sure, that's the truth is in my head. And I know the truth is getting that belt, and I will get that belt. And that's that.
Abraham, a couple things here. I don't throw this out there lightly. Number one, this has absolutely been my favorite interview of 2026. And if I could just reach out to you and have you motivate me every single day, those words, I honestly mean this. I want to be a part of every fight from a media perspective that you have going forward. I've already been a fan. But to have a
Yeah.
conversation with you, this is why I do this because I've
Mm,
only known the version of you that steps inside the smart cage. I haven't gotten to see this side.
mhm.
So you could literally tell me anything right
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
and I'm in full belief of that. And this sport needs
Um,
that. The PFL needs that. And so I'm all in on your career because I am not just believing it because you're saying it to me, but it is the tone and the determination in your voice that I absolutely love that. You said the light heavyweight belt. That journey begins with Rob Wilkinson. I know we mentioned him a little bit, but given everything that
100%.
he's had done in his career, when you look at him as an opponent, what does Rob Wilkinson do for you to get started on the journey to the belt?
Listen, Robert smashed it, mate. 2022 world champion, mate. I don't even think I started my pro career then. Maybe I did actually, 2019. Then I can't remember when I had my PFL debut. I actually can't remember. I don't know if it was 2022 or 2023. But whichever one it was, I did witness him winning the title. And that is sick, mate. Anyone that wins a world in anything has smashed it. And I would be a fool to look at him as someone smaller or I don't respect him because I'm coming down and I fought bigger guys. Listen, I fully respect Rob and all the best to him and his career. But mate, one thing is for sure, I promise you I am coming out of there victorious, mate, because I can't afford to fail. I'm too close. I'm too close. I'm on the slide now. I can see the belt. I can see the shiny gold belt. But I have to humble myself and understand that everything's step by step. You know, even when I had them two losses, in my heart, I ain't lost. What, I had a split decision against guys that had more fights than me. Split decision, they should have battered me, mate. They should have battered me. They should have battered me. So I'm coming. It's as simple as that, mate. I'm coming. I'm coming. And no one's stopping me. No one is stopping me. I I'm not here to put an act. How many years can I put an act on for until I slip up? This ain't an act. I truly believe what I'm saying, and I know the work that I've put in for these camps, and especially for this camp, because I've got a point to prove. You know, uh, these guys are expecting me to be slower.
I mean, I want to wake up and be in San Diego.
Mate,
Like,
these guys are expecting me to have no power, to lose my power. They're expecting me to grab me and hold me there, mate. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good
I
luck.
I literally cannot wait to be in San Diego. This is gonna be so fun. And like I
Yeah, of
said,
course.
moving forward, man, everything you're a part of, I definitely want to be able to have these conversations because I
Love
love
to have you
this.
there.
It,
I'd love
like,
to have you there. I'd love
um,
to have you there.
looking at your career really quickly, I won't take up much more of your
Yeah.
time, but looking at your career,
Mhm,
you've won the tournament already, and now this is the global stage with the PFL, which, by the
mhm,
way, I did the research while you were talking. 2022 is when you made your debut with the organization. They moved from where you have been known with the tournaments that you went and won last year to now these global rankings. No more tournaments. The best fight the best. Do you like
mhm.
this move, and do you like the new CEO, John Martin, and all the changes he's come in and made?
Yeah, of course. He's smashing it. The team's smashing it. Listen, I love PFL. Again, look, was I a little bit bitter at the start? Yeah, because I'm 1-0 fighting a 4-0, so I felt like they were just trying to set me up. But I knew who I was, so I won that. Um, but I understand the fight game is about respect, and how can they respect me when I've done nothing? So I'm still on that journey of respect. I ain't searching for it, but I understand that's how the game is made out of. You know, Rob became champ and became very respected after that. But without being champ, would he have been respected the same way? No. And I understand the game's the game, but I do also understand timing. Timing is a wonderful thing. Rob won the belt in 2022. We are in 2026, mate. 26. He hasn't won it since. Respectfully, no disrespect. He hasn't won it since. He fought a fellow Englishman, Luke Trainer, not long ago. Didn't go his way. The fight game is the fight game. But you can't perform like that against me, mate.
I love it.
All I'm saying is,
I,
you see them exchanges. You see, no, oh, no, no. Let's speak some facts here. Let's speak some facts here. When he fought Phil Davies, who had to move a little bit more because he was getting chewed up with his leg, he was getting the calf kicks. Um, Once he started to plant his feet, use his speed over power, he knocked him out. Now, I favor my speed over Phil Davies. Maybe not experience. Phil Davies is a GOAT, and I'll fully respect Phil Davies all day long. But I ain't Phil. And that's a Phil that's on his way out. I'm on my way up, mate. So we'll see. We'll see. Listen, the fight is a man that believes he's still hungry, even though he's already achieved what everyone wants to achieve in the PFL. A man that's lost again, lost his mum, nearly lost his dad. Son was born, went and done the tournament, won the tournament, and is dropping down. And now I'm finally letting my hands go. Now I'm being I am in the gym. That was the most important thing for me. All these things that people are seeing, this ain't even the full version, mate. You know, I only threw 2 jabs in the Justin Clark fight, and he threw a few shit jabs, and I slipped and countered, and the story is the story. So my advice is don't get too close, Rob. Don't get too close. Keep me away with the calf kicks. You know, keep me off of the frames. Maybe initiate the grappling, slow me down. But that's a different story doing that. And you can ask all my opponents that I won against. Ask them how easy it is to hold this 5'10" man down. So again, I don't enjoy the waffling side of things because I'm not waffling, so it feels like people will people are taking it as that. But this is my reality. I've been 5'10" my whole life. So people have tried to bully me. That's how I look at these 6'3" guys. They're trying to bully me. And I ain't getting bullied, me. No man on this earth is bullying me, mate. And again, look, I respect Rob. And I actually believe he's a cool guy. I've watched, I think, all his interviews. I get too deep into things. I've watched all his interviews, and he's a cool guy. I don't need to chat shit about him. I don't need to disrespect him. I just know my truth and I know who I am and I know what I'm capable of. And that version of the last fight, if you thought that was great, you wait and watch on June the 27th, brother. You wait and watch.
I don't want to wait, AB. I don't want to wait at all. And with that, I'm going to ask you this. You've already won the finals. This is my last question. You mentioned what
Mm.
it means to be a part of the PFL and you know throughout your
Yeah,
career.
of
And again,
course.
you've won
Course,
the
course,
tournament.
course, course.
What will it mean because I believe in talking to you, I'm not just talking to the future 205. I mean, there
Mm,
you could be AB2 belts in my opinion in both. You could have as many belts as you set out to have in this
mm,
company.
mm.
What will it mean to you to represent on the global stage, especially in the bigger divisions? I know this fight's at 205, but when you look at the other big company that everyone's talking about, there's no heavyweight division, right? Like, and the light heavyweights are always debated. So to represent the PFL as a world champion, what would that mean to you?
With all honesty, I'd like to stop you right there, mate. Forget any other organization. Right now, I'm in the PFL. PFL is where they're showing me the love. Yeah. So I'm staying where the love is shown.
Yep.
Um, I'm not gonna disrespect Rob and speak about double this, double that. I ain't even won anything. I ain't even won of anything. So forget double, forget the UFC, forget any other organization. PFL is where I'm at. Yeah, first and foremost. And ready to rock and roll, brother. You know, with all honesty, I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm actually wasting energy expressing how I feel. That's how on it I am for this fight, brother. I'm too on it. I'm too on it. My coaches have had to slow me down. I've had to pretty much stop camp early of how much I'm working for this fight. You know, if I did not respect Rob, I would not have the confidence to be speaking to you like this. My confidence is in the work I've put in. That's it. That's it. I don't think I'm anything special. I'm just like any other human being. I bleed red, you bleed red. What's the difference? I fight. That's it. That's it. And I believe in my work. And that's where my confidence is coming from. I ain't putting on a show and then have a boring fight on June the 27th. This is gonna be fireworks. You're gonna see 8 shots flying at once. And that's it. And Rob will know very soon from the first 2 minutes. Nah, I'm not that old, AB, actually. After the first 2 minutes, that's when he'll know what I'm about. But till then, I respect him. I wish him all the best. I hope the weight cut is made easy. And let's put on a show June the 27th.
I cannot wait. San Diego, California, June 27th. Abraham, I'm going to let you conserve that energy. Thank you for giving me so much of it. I hope to see you on
Nice one.
Fight Week, man, because this was an absolute
Nice one.
honor and a privilege. I've told
Nice one, mate.
the people above that talking to you was something I really wanted to do. So it was everything I expected and more. I cannot wait. Rob Wilkinson, Abraham Bobley, going down June 27th, San Diego, California. AB, thank you so much, man, and hope to see you during Fight Week.
Nice one, brother. Nice one, brother. Look after yourself, mate.
Thank you.